right, we are going to officially start the Feast of Tabernacles. First priest present himself, Jacobon. Jacobon, bon Yahweh, bon Yashala. Yahweh Shimi Haushabrak. Oh, the goblin. Get the wine, goblin. Grab the wine out of the Good dog. Good dog. Could you grab the wine out of the refrigerator, brother? Appreciate you. Double time, brother. What?
SHALAM.
SHALAM. Grab the scroll. Right, everyone, Abakim, which means to stand. Sar, which means to turn. We're going to face the east.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayah, Kodash, Haya, Shumka, Yahweh, Malachuka, Daba'a, Ratazayaka, Haya, Aisha, Barataza, Kowa, Haya, Bashamaya, Natananewa, Lakam, Ko, Yawam, Wasalakinawa, Kabawatinawa, Kasalakinawa, Kabawatinawa, Wala'a, Dabainawa, Banasayawan, Abo, Hawasainawa, Mayan, Rai, Kayo, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wata, Wahala, Wata Para, Lawalamium, Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This is Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh, Baba Kosha, the Thundinawa, Hakak, Hakak, Laura Pa'a, call Makala, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, Latahor, Hamatarazaya, Hakak, Lakwayam, Hamatem, Hakak, Arakawat, Hatama Allah, Lagarshan, Bahashim Yahweh, Dwaraman.
In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh, thank you. So be it.
This is bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh, Barak Lanawa, Wayasha'ala, Wahabayah, Sapoy, Barak, Bahashim Yahweh, Dwarama.
In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahweh, thank you. So be it.
This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a, Ayanya, Ahoya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Izari, Izari, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemaiah, Warataza, all your done, Lama what? Regoka, all Yanawam, Samaraka, Hanala, Yanawam, Wala, Ya son, Sawamo, Yasa'ala, Yahweh, Samaraka, Yahweh, Tazoka, all Yad, Yam Yunka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaika, Wayarach, Balayala, Yahweh, Yasamarka, Makora, Yasamar, Atapaska, Yahweh, Yasamar, Taza'atla, Wabawaka, Ma'aika, Wa'adawalum.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is the shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, even forevermore.
This is Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Al-Hayim, Al-Dami Yalakab, Al-Dakarash, Wa-Ta-Shakwat, Al-Yahanna, Abu-Yabika, Yahama Yawan, Wa-Masanayaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Al-Amika, Ya'am Yamwa, Sawat, Wa-Yataya'ai Tazawa, Al-Tazapawanyaka, Al-Mawa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magawa, Wala'a, Yasakor, Shom Yasha'ala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa I Tazawa, Lab, Yakadwa, Oyaka, Barya, Yakaratwa, Ahoya, Adawam, Bayashamai Alayam, Mawa Abba, Wahagoya, Gabar, Wa Amawan, Mamalak, Palasha, I'm your Shabya, Tazawar, Gum Asawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarwa, Labanyalawat, Salah, Shalaham, Kamadia, Kasiyasra'a, Kayabia, Manako, Kwayashawan, Nashaman Moa, Bayanda Ira, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayatamwa, Nadiyamawa, Mawakara, Wakazaba, Wakazabach, Wakatazalamana, Kornasia Kamwa, Asha, Amawa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Nawa, Alahaya, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapanyaraka, Kaash, the Abi, the Ira, Wakala Haba, Dalahat, Haryo, Khan, Daradatma, Basa Irika, Wabasa Wapaka, Dabahala, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kuala Wayabakwaswa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabaswa, Wayabaho, Ida I, Wayakapo, Waya Abadwa, Waya the Iowa, What Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, all you want, all Kaharataza.
In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult. They that hated thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and have consulted together. And have consulted against thy hidden one. they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The Tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Naaman and Amalek and the Philistines and the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them is unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabban, at the brook of Kyson, which perished at Endor. They became dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, like Zeid. Yea, all the princes of Zabah, and as Azamun, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh, my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. Oh, Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that they may know whose name alone is Yahweh, of the Most High over all the earth. Sar, which means to turn. Shabi means to sit.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Amashah, La'amar, verse 2. The bar, Al-Bayan, Yashala, Wamarah, Aham, my wider, Mawadia, Yahweh, Ashar, the Korah, it's like the Karawa, Atham, Makarawa, Kodash, Allah, Hum, verse 2, sorry at the end. Mawa'id, verse 3. Shashah, Yam, the Asha, Mala'akan, Waba, Yawon, Hashabaya, 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 Iowa, Hashabaya, Aya, Shabbat 1, Makarah, Kodash, Kal, Malakah, La'ah, the Aishawa, Shabbat, Hayawa, La Yahweh, Bakal, Mawashabath Yakam, verse 4, Allah, Allah, Mabaidia, Yahweh, Makarawa, Kodash, Makraira, Slaki, Kodash, Ashar, the Kora'awa, Atham, Bamawa'idam. Verse 5, Bakadash, Harashwan, Ba'araba, Barabahaya.
You'll read the verse 14.
Verse 14, search, kind of Aisha Ra, Lakadash, Bayan, Ha Arabium, Pasak, La Yahweh, verse 6, Wabaka Mashia, Asherah, Yawah, Lakadash, Hazah, Kog, Hamatazawathium, fucking Hamatazawath, La Yahweh, Shabbat, Shabbat, Ith, Yum Yum, Matazawath, the Akal Wa, verse 7. Bayawam, Hara'ash Shawan, Makara'ah, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Kal, Malakah, Ida, Abadia, Abadah, La'ah, the Aishawa, verse 8. Wahakarab, it's like it, Wahakarathum, Asha, La Yahweh, Shabbat, Yum Yum, Bayawam, Hasha, Baya, Iwa, Hasha, Baya, Iya, Hasha, Baya,
Right here. Hashabia Ayah.
Hashabia, Iya, Makara, it's like Makara'ah, Kodash, Kal, Malakah, Malakah, Ida La'ah, the Aishawa, verse 9. Where you're the bar, Yahweh, Al Masha'ah, La Amar, verse 10. The bar, Al Banya, Yasha'ala, Wa Amarath, Al Hal, it's like Allaham, Kaya, the Ba'awa, Al, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Anya, Nathan, Lakam, Wakaza Rathium, Ath, Quataza Yarah, Waha Ba'athum, Ah, Amar, Ra'asha, it's like Ra'ashai, Ah, Quataza Yar, Quataza Yakam, All, Hakam, it's like it, Hakahan, verse 11, Waha Nayat, Atha, Ha'amar, so Ha'amar, Lapanya, Yahweh, Laratazan, Akam, Larazatan Akam, Larazatan Kam, Larazatakam, Mamakara, Hashaba'ah, Hashabah, Yanawa, Nawa, Hakahan, verse 12, Wa'asha Yathium, Bayawam, Hanayat Kam, Ah, Hayamar, Kabash, Thamayam, Ban, Shanath Wa, La La Yahweh, verse 13, Wamanakath Wa, Shanya, Har Anya, it's like Harya, I shall I shall Anya, Asharnium, the water, sir. Shalah, Bala, Wala, Ba Shama, Asha, La Yahweh, Wa Ya'ak, Nun Ya'akar, Nun Ya'akah, Wana Shaka, Yayan, Baba Ya'ath, Haya'ak, it's like a Ha, Hayan, verse 14, Lakam, it's like a Walakam, Wakwala, it's like Wako Ya, Wakar Ya, Wakar, it's like Wakar Ramal, La the call Wa, I Tazayam, Hayawam, Hazah, I, Habay, Ya'akum, Ah, Koravan, Alahaya, Sa Alahayakam, Kwakwa, Awalam, Ladara Yakam, Bakal, Mashabai Yakam.
Where's the dog? Right there in the back.
Okay. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1 in the English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. Verse 3, 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is a Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no service, like no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
Salaki. So just like pretty much today, everybody had the day off, right? Every holy convocation is supposed to be like this. Let me tell y'all how player the Lord is. We all missed when we was back in school. Everybody had spring break, and the kids they get all these days off. But it's supposed to be like that for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because we just did the memorial, the blowing of the trumpets, right? You supposed to be off 7 days for that. You supposed to do no work for 7 days, right? Then you came back to work, all right? You was only gonna work 3 days, and then you was gonna be off for the Day of Atonement, right? And then the Day of Atonement passed. You work 2 more days. You understand? And now we're at the Feast of Tabernacles, brother. You basically didn't had almost 3 weeks off. You know what I'm saying? Like the kingdom of heaven is not supposed to feel like you are in oppression. You understand? Like that's why everybody, it's so much brotherhood going around because everybody's at peace. Because you want to know why? Everybody has rest. Everybody has time to be with their families. That's what true brotherhood and sisterhood is. You understand? You have to have time to raise up and rear up your families. That is why the Sabbath is so important. The Sabbath was made for man, not man for Sabbath. All of these feast days were not only made for you to remember your history and your culture, but it was also made for you to remember your family. All right, keep reading, brother.
Come. Verse 4, these are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their season. Verse 5, in the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover. Verse 6, and on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
Hold on. How many days?
7 days.
How many days?
7 days.
You understand? Everything, dang on there, every holy convocation is 7 days. You understand? And with that chart, let's see. It's all the holy convocations, right? So outside of the traditional Sabbath that you have every week that you're supposed to be also, if your boss is a-hole and he want to work you 7 days a week, one of them days he can't work you. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have at least one day off. That's a Sabbath. But for 8 times a year, you at least off for 7 days. That's crazy, right? That's how you know we in hell. You understand? Keep reading.
Okay. Verse 7, in the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 8, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. In the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 9, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof. Then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruit of your harvest unto the priest. Verse 11. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow, after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year of a burnt offering unto the Lord. Verse 13. And the meat offering, therefore, shall be 2/10 deal of fine flour mingled with oil.
Just in case y'all missed it when we did the memorial of blowing the trumpets, that is your biblical recipe for fried chicken. You understand? If you didn't know it was fried chicken was in the Bible, there it is right there. You might want to mark it. That is biblically how you fry chicken. You understand? Keep reading.
This is how you know this is a Black, Hispanic, and Native American book right here. It literally has a recipe for fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? Which is a staple in our households today.
It don't matter if you're Black, Hispanic, or Native American. Everybody know how to fry some chicken. You understand? If you tell me, if you ask me, don't nobody do it like us. You understand? Right. You feel me? So much so that the Koreans they learned how to fry chicken from us, and they the only people outside of our nation who fried chicken will eat because they learned it so good from the brothers that was over there in Vietnam. You understand? Keep reading.
Mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be fine, the fourth part of an hin. Verse 14. Ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn nor green ears until the into the self same day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
If I could. When we are up out of this hellhole, man, we gonna come back. We're gonna come back to our culture. You know what I'm saying? In this hell, this oppression does not allow for us to keep our culture. You know what I'm saying? So whenever we come up out of this hellhole, we're gonna be doing just as the Bible says throughout our generations forever. You know what I'm saying? We have been in here for 500 years. We had our whole culture beaten out of our backs, and we had to relearn who we are once again. You know what I'm saying?
All right, next read the Galv. No.
You put it right there.
You put it right here.
Galv, YAHANNA, SHALAM. How about Shimmy House Shop Rocketha?
SHALAM.
Verse 15. read verse 28. We read verse 15 to 28.
15 to 28.
Yeah.
Come on, come. Go ahead and read.
Yeah, well,
Come on, come. This is
the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 15.
the book of Leviticus, chapter 15. What chapter?
Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 15.
Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 15.
And read like you
In
in him. Read through diaphragm.
Come on, come. Oh, Lord. Wa Saparatham, Lakam, Ma Makarath, Ha Shabbath, Ma Yawam,
There you go.
Ha Baya, Ha Bayakam,
Abayakam.
select
Abaya.
Ha Bay Ba,
Yeah.
Ha Ba A
Yeah,
Kam,
yeah, I come. The I come.
Ha Ba Yaakam,
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. There you go.
Kan, Ath Amar, Ha Tha Thanapa, Tha Ha Thanawapa, Shabai, Shabbath, Shabbathwath, Thama Yamath, Thahaya Yana. Verse 16. Id Makarath, Ha Shabbath, Ha Shabai Yanath, Tha Sapar, Tha Saparwa, Kamashim, Yawam, Wa Ha Kwa Rabatham, Ma Nacha, Ka Kada, how would you say that one? Kadasha,
No. Kadash. Kadash. Yeah, Kadash.
Kad-
Kadash. Kadash.
Kadasha,
There you go.
La Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 17. Ma Mawa Ma Mawa Shabbath.
You come.
Yep. Oh, that's one word. Salaki. That's Salaki. Ma Mawash Shabbath Yakam.
Good job.
Tha Baya Wa Lakam.
Mm-hmm.
Tha Nawapa Sha Athium. Shathium. Salaki. Shathium. Shanya Ash Asharanium. Salath. Tha Haya Yanach. Ka Kamat Ka Amataza. Ka Amataza. Tha Apayana. Ba Kawayam. La Yahawana.
What?
Yakubad.
Read that again.
Yakubad.
La Yahweh.
There you go.
Khan. Khan,
Yeah,
Salaki,
go ahead.
Salaki.
It's all right.
Verse 18. Waha Kwa
Raptum.
Salaki.
Raptum.
Waha Korapthum. Il Halakam. Shabai. Kaba
I just want to make sure.
Kabashium. Tha Ma Amam. Bayana Shana Wapar Ban Bakwar Akkad Wa Alhayim Shanyam Yahayawa Ila La Yahawa Ma
Wamanaka, Wamanakatham, Wa Nasak Yaham, Aisha, Asha, come. Asha, Rayak, Naya, Nayakach, La Yahweh. Verse 19. Wa Shayatham. I said that right? The water. Sha Sha'ayar.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Fuck, my bad.
Sha'ayar. Aziyam. Achad. Lakha. Lakha Ta'ath. Wa Shanya. Kabashian Banya Shana. La Lazabak. Sha Shala Shalamium. Verse 20. Wa Wahana Yap. Ha Kahan Atham Al Lakam. Ha Bakana Wayam. I said that right? Baka Ha
You right here, right?
Habaka
Warrior.
Habakawarium. Habakawarium. Tha Nawapa. Lapanya. Yahweh. Al Shanya. Kabashium. Quadash. Yahawa. La Yahawana. La Lakan. Oh, Salaki. La Yahweh. Lakan. Verse 20. La Kahan. La Yahweh. La Kahan. Verse 21. Watham. Say that right? Watham. Ba Atazam. Ha Yawam. Hazah. Makwara. Makwara. Quadash. Yahaya. Lakam. Kal. Malakath. Ibada. La. La. Tha Aishawa. Tha Aishawa. Ka Kakwath. Iwalam. Bakal. Ma Mawash. Mawashabath. Kayam. Mawa. Ash. Ma. Salakia. Mawashabathiakam. Mawashabathiakam. La Darathiakam. I be forgetting this is all one word. So
It's all right. Verse 22.
Salakia. Verse 22. Waba Quatazarkam. Ath Quatazayar. Aratazakam. La Salaki. La Tha Kala Path Salaki. Pa'ath Shadiaka. Shadaka. Quatazar Ka. Walakat, Salaki, Walaquat, Quatazarka, La, Thalaquat, La, Salaki, La Anya, Walagar, Izab, Atham, Anya, Yahweh, Allah, Alayakam, Allahayakam. Verse 23, Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La Amar. Verse 24, Dabar, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, La Amar, Ba Kadash, Ha Shabaya Ayah. I said that one? Okay. Ha Shabaya Ayah, Ba Akkad, La Kadash,
Actually, no. I mean, you should know that word, Shabbat. I-Shabbai. Yeah. I-Shabbai. Yeah. I-Shabbai. So, Shabbai is 7.
7.
Right. Right. So, I-Shabbai. Yeah.
Is that
Ha. It's supposed to be Shabbai. Yeah. It's supposed to be Shabbat.
Shabai,
Yeah.
Shabai Ayah, Ha Shabai Ayah, Ba Akkad, La Kadash, Ya Haya, Lakam, Shabbathwan, Zakarwan, Tha'ar, Tha'arwa, Salaki. One more time. Tha'arwa, Tha'rawa, Iha, Tha'rawa, Iha, Tha'rawa, Iha, the water. Makwara, Salaki. Makwara, I, Makwara, I, Kodash. Verse 25. I stopped at 25?
No, 28.
28. Okay.
Hey, wrong.
Verse 25.
Wrong.
Call Malakath, Ibadah, La, Aishawa, Waha, Quabarthium, Aisha, La Yahweh. Verse 26. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La Amar. Verse 27. Aka, that's Aka or Ah? Verse 27. That's Ak. Come on. Verse 27. Ak, Ba Aishawar, La Kadash, Ha Shabaya Aya, Hazah, Yawam, Ha Kaparium, Hawa, that's Hawa or Hawa? 27.
Yes.
Hawa, Makwara, Makwara, Kodash, Haya, Yahaya, Lakam, Aina, Aina Yatham, Ath, Napashath, Napash, Napashath Yakam, Napashathika, the water. Waha Quarabathium, Quarabathium, Asha La Yahweh, verse 28, Wakal Makala La Tha Aishawa Ba I Salakia. Ba Itazam, Hi Hayawam, Hi Za, Kaya, Yawam, Kaparium, Ha Wa'a, La Kapar, Al Yakam, La Panya, Yahweh, Al Hayakam. Was that?
In English.
Excellent work, bro.
Excellent work. Give that brother a hand, y'all.
Where did I start at?
Verse 15 in English.
23. This is the big Salakia. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering, seven Sabbath shall ye complete. Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the seventh Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Lord. Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord, with 2 lambs. They shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day, that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. Verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest. Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God.
If I could. This how you know that our nation is far more greater than America. You know what I'm saying? Read that one more time, brother.
And the Lord, verse
Yeah,
22.
yeah, if you could, brother, read that one more
Verse
time.
22.
I don't want this to go over y'all head. You know what I'm saying? These laws, statutes, and commandments that we were given were the bottom line is brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is teaching us how to be brotherly to the less fortunate. Read that.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance.
So real quick, America is so called what does it say? trust in God, whatever the slogan of America is. Read that.
From the top.
Yeah.
And when ye reap the harvest,
What's that? Yeah, go ahead.
and when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest.
So real quick, why does America have a hunger problem? It has ample food. You know what I'm saying? Our culture tells us to look out for the less fortunate. You know what America does? America kills off all the female trees so that no tree could bear fruit to starve the homeless. But in our culture, read that one more time.
And when ye reap the harvest of your land,
Uh-huh.
thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest.
Uh-huh. For who?
Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Keep going.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger.
You know what I'm saying? Our culture is brotherhood. America does not teach that. You understand? America does not care about nobody but the rich. Our culture looks out for the it does not respect any class. It looks out for anybody who needs it.
And if I could, so what the brother is saying is an extremely heavy point, right? Our oppressor is such a sodomite that he would have the vegetation and plant life around us be sodomites as well. Anybody here having allergy problems? Raise your hand if you have allergy problems. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you the reason why you have allergy problems, right? The reason why you have allergy problems is because it is a high pollen count outside, correct? Right? The reason why is because there are no female trees outside, right? They have an initiative in America, especially in Texas. Every time you cut down a tree, you have to plant another tree, right? For any type of construction. But all they plant are male trees. You understand? So the reason why it's such a high pollen count, and every year the allergies and the pollen count get more and more aggressive, is because it's just trees out here just letting it go in the wind, trying to find a female to get it in with. You understand? And that's also the reason why we don't have this for the poor in America, because there are no female fruit-bearing trees out here. You understand? And this oppressor is such a sodomite and a sexual deviant, he's forcing the vegetation to be just like after his own heart. You understand? So that's the reason why you have aggressive allergies, because there's no female trees out here. It ain't nothing but men busting in the wind, Salaki. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 23. Hello. And Salakia, verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. Verse 25, ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 26, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 27, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 28, and ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is the day of atonement, to make atonement for you before the Lord your God.
All right, next reader.
Shabbat. When you're out, when you're out. How about you guys have a cup? How about you guys have a cup?
Yeah, 29.
SHALAM.
Shalom.
Shut.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 29. Kayakal, Slakia, in the Hebrew. Kayakal, Hanapasha, Slakia, Hanapash, Ashar, La'ah, Tan Aina, Ba'atazawam, Slakia, Ba'atazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Wanakar, Ratham, Slakia, Wanakar, Ratha, Ma'aim Yaha, verse 30. Wakal Hanapash, Ashar, Ta'asha call, Malaka Ba'atazawam. It's like Ba'atazam. It's like
What's that?
every time I see Ba'atazam, I always want to say one. It's like it.
Shalom.
Ha Yawam. Kind of counter. Hazah. Waha Abadah. Ya. Atha. Hanapash. Haya. It's like a how. Wa'ah. Makarab. Amya. It's like Amha. Verse 31. Call. Malaka. La'ah. Ta'ashawa. Kakwa. I Walam. Ladarath Yakum. Bakal. Mashabath Yakum. Verse 36.
32.
It's like it. Verse 32. So like it. Kind. Shabbat. Shabbat the one. Ha wa ah. Lakam. Wa ein yathum. It's like ayah thumb. Ah. Napasha Yakum. Batasha Aiha. Lakadash. Ba'arab. Ma'arab. I. Arab. The Shabbat wa. Shabbat come. Verse 33. Where you're the bar. Yahweh. All. Mashah. La Amar. Verse 34. The bar. All. Banya. Yasha'ala. La Amar. Bakamash Shah. Ashara. Yawa. It's like Yawam. La Kadash. Hashabai Ya'ayam. So Hashabai Ya'ayam. Hazah. Kag. Hasakawath. Shaba'ith. Yum Yum. La Yahweh. Verse 35. But Yawam. Ha Ra'ashawan. Makarah. It's like Makara'ah. Quadash. Call. Mala Akath. Abadah. La'ah. The Aishawar. Verse 36. Shaba'ith. Yum Yum. The Karayab. Wa. Asha'ah. La Yahweh. Ba Yawam. Hashem Mayana. Hashem Mayana. Makarah. Qudash. Yahaya. Lakam. Waha Korbatham. Masha'ah. La Yahweh. Itazawah. Hawa'ah. Call. Malakath. Abadah. La'ah. The Aishawah. Okay. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 29 in the English. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from amongst his people. Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from amongst his people. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at even. For even unto even ye shall celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 34, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of the 7th month shall be the feast of tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord.
It shall be what?
The feast of tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord.
Right. So just like I brought out earlier, right? So this is the current feast that we're in, right? So now we're going to get into the lesson breaking down what the Feast of Tabernacles is, right? So like I stated earlier, every holy convocation, you're off for 7 days, right? So it's another little spring break we're supposed to get, y'all. We supposed to be maxing and relaxing. So from Sunday to Saturday, we supposed to ball and parlay. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be barbecues galore everywhere. You know what I'm saying? In Sunnyside, Third Ward, Dead End, Mo City, you know what I'm saying? Cashmere Garden. It's supposed to be barbecuing and trail rides everywhere. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 35. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire.
Offering made by what?
By fire.
By what?
By fire.
So what's barbecue?
Offering made by fire.
You know what I'm saying? So every day you need to light that pit up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we supposed to be doing every day, lighting that pit up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why it says so it can be a sweet savor unto the Lord. I mean, if somebody doing it right, you can smell that smoke on that pit, you know what I'm saying, from here all the way over there on Telephone Road right there by 45. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if you anywhere by any type of Papa's barbecue, by anywhere in the city, you smell that smoke from miles off. You understand? Keep reading.
Unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein.
All right. A couple of scriptures that I need people to grab. All right. Anybody can grab them. First 3 scriptures that I need somebody to hold Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 34. I need somebody to hold, let's see what I need. Jeremiah 2 and 14. And then let me get Deuteronomy 15 and 15. So the first person that has Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 34, go ahead and read. Get Jeremiah 2 and 14. Yes.
Come. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 34. Or had God essayed to go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation?
Say that again.
Or had God essayed to go and take him a nation?
You understand? So first and foremost, things you need to know, the Feast of Tabernacles is a remembrance of the Lord taking us out of Egypt into the wilderness, right? You have to understand why that this is important, right? Can anybody tell me why we lost our nation? Why did we end up going into captivity? Can anybody tell us? Can anybody tell me? Raise your hand. Anybody? Give him that other wireless mic. Oh, you gave it to him? Anybody? Go ahead, brother.
For breaking the commandments.
For what?
For breaking the commandments, disobeying the Most High.
Breaking the commandments, disobeying the Most High. That's part of it. That's not all of it, right? So the Lord told Abraham, right, that his people were going to go into captivity into Egypt, right? Because they were doing exactly what you were saying, right? So the reason why we were in Egypt is because Joseph, the Lord rose Joseph up in the land of Egypt in order to save the nation of Israel, right? Israel and his brothers that sold him into captivity, right? Well, his father didn't, but his brothers did, right? So we became whole, became one. We was given the best of the land. We was, you know, I tell people all the time, we've been running from our profession, right? Our profession has always been cowboys, always been, right? We were put over the livestock of Pharaoh. You understand? They gave us the best land in Egypt, right, to raise all of the livestock that Pharaoh had gotten from all over the world, because that's what they paid to get meals so they wouldn't die, right? So we've been cowboys from the beginning. We ran from our culture, leaving the country, to come into the city because we thought being in the city was a better way of life. Baraiah, do me a favor, just off the top of your head, how much does a prize steer go for? A steer. How much? 2,500. A steer. That's one. That's one. 2,500. And depending on his line, if you get one of these show steers that be at the livestock show and rodeo, I saw one go for 5. That's one. 15,000. One bull. You understand? That's our culture. And we've run from it and we've given it over to these devils. If you got 3 bulls, you understand, and 3 cows, brother, you wealthy. Because if you can't sell it for prize money, guess what you can sell it for? Meat. You understand? And somebody Google on your phone, how much is beef a pound right now? Go ahead. $15 a pound. Now, Baraiah, because this is my brother right here. He's raising the Lord's livestock. How much does one bull weigh? It can weigh how many pounds? 2,000. I'm glad you got it, brother. I'm glad you got it. So he just gave the state. So somebody do 15 times 2,000. How much is that? Go ahead, brother. $30,000. One bull, 30. You done made $30,000 off of one bull. You understand? Go ahead, all right. Give Hopping out of the mic. Who got the microphone? Pass the mic back. You got it.
If I could.
That's not the expensive cut of the meat, all right?
We ain't got to Wagyu.
You ain't got to the Wagyu. You know what I'm saying? But we in Texas, baby. It's all about that Brahma. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that Brahma in Texas, baby. You understand? But one bull, $30,000 in meat, brother. You understand? I don't know if you know, but for certain people starting off, that's their salary. One animal is somebody's salary. Now, if you got a bull and a heifer, you know, you got 3 of them, and they start breeding, brother. You rich. You know what I'm saying? So we need to get back to our culture. You You understand? So getting back on the subject matter of the lesson. So when Joseph, when we was living on the highest part of the land, we had the best land, the best cattle, you know, we started falling into temptation with other cultures' culture. The same thing in America. America wants you to be what? Multicultural, right? But for you to be multicultural, you have to neglect what? Your own culture, right? Going back to what the brother said, this is how we began to break the law, statutes, and commandments. We started to serve other guys. We started to serve Set. We started to serve Horus. You know what I'm saying? We started to serve Osiris. You understand? And I don't know if you know about the Most High. He is a jealous, terrible power. You understand? Keep reading, Habana. Where you at? Mm-hmm. The mic went out. Hey, go ahead.
Or has God essayed to go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation by temptation, by signs, and by wonders, and by war, and by a mighty hand.
You understand? So the way the Lord took us out of captivity into the wilderness, he took us as a nation out of another nation, right? So when the Lord comes, it's like the scripture says, it's going to be just like in the time of Noah. He picked Noah, one man and his family, out of a bunch of men in their families, right? When the Lord came and got Israel, he came and got one family, one nation amongst another nation. You understand? And then not only that, in the midst of temptation, in the midst of war, because the war was on, because the Lord took the firstborn out of Egypt. You understand? The firstborn out of every household in Egypt, it pissed Pharaoh off. And I'm pretty sure at that point, Pharaoh had a child. Hey, Salaki, can somebody get some batteries for that microphone? You understand? So what you have to understand is, in order for the Lord to take us out of captivity, it took major sacrifice. Not only did he pick us, not because we were the best, you understand? Because he remembered his promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? Keep reading. By what? Let me tell you about these terrors, Doc. You understand? You had frogs. You understand? When the frogs died. Now let me tell you something about plagues, right? So just in case you ever choose to leave serving the Lord, right? So if you leave serving the Lord, you open yourself up to every demonic attack known to man. So let's say you go out there and God forbid, you start smoking crack. You understand? And whatever health complications that you get, and you finally kick that, you come back in the truth, guess what? You're going to have to live with the penalty of your sin forever. It was the same thing in Egypt. When the Lord took away the frogs, the Lord didn't make the frogs disappear. It had heaps and mounds of dead frogs. Now, let me ask you a question. When you got heaps and mounds of dead things, what comes next? What? Somebody said it. What? Flies. Right? That was the next plague that came in. You understand? You had flies. And then what the flies didn't get rid of, the Lord sent locusts. The Lord sent locusts. It ate up all the crops, all the vegetation. And what the vegetation didn't kill, then the Lord sent pestilence. You understand? And it killed livestock. You feel me? And then what that didn't kill, the Lord sent fire and brimstone and sulfur and hail to bludgeon whatever was left. You understand? So the Lord took us out of Egypt with great, terrible power. You understand? Keep reading.
According to all that the Lord your God did for you
Mm-hmm.
in Egypt before your eyes. Verse 35.
Here, give him this mic so I can hear him on line. Give him that mic.
Khan, according to all that the Lord your God did for you in Egypt before your eyes. Verse 35, unto thee it was shewed, that thou mightest know that the Lord, he is God. There is none else beside him. Verse 36, out of heaven he made thee to hear his voice, that he might instruct thee. And upon earth he showed thee his great fire, and thou heardest his words out of the midst of the fire. Verse 37, and because he loved thy fathers, therefore, and because he loved thy fathers,
Because what?
because he loved thy fathers, therefore he chose their seed after them, and brought thee out of his sight with his mighty power out of Egypt.
Right? So understand, right? The Lord came for us because of the promise that he made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? So just like aforetime, the scripture says that if the Lord did not speed up the time, that there would be no one left to save. Nobody left to save, right? Because of how technology is, everybody is getting poisoned. Everybody is getting destroyed. Our children have too much access to too much. You understand? They think that everything is okay. Everything is good. Everything is free. Everything is love. And everything is utterly destruction for our people. I mean, to go viral, you got to do one of the so-called deadly sins. They got a thing on TikTok that's called mukbang. Anybody know what mukbang is? What is mukbang? Can anybody tell me what mukbang is? Give one of the kids. What's mukbanging? What is mukbang? Anybody know what mukbanging is? No, I think what did he say? Look, he know what it is. What is it? The brother said that's exactly right. Give that brother a hand. You understand? So mukbanging is when say I'm sitting in the car, I put a huge tray out in front of me, right? And I go to a restaurant. Let's say I'm going to Frenchie's, right? I get everything that's on Frenchie's menu, and I sit it on a tray in front of me, and you watch me eat everything. Now, I don't know if you know, but it's maybe about 14 menu items on there, and then you got sides. The person eats the entire menu online. Can anybody tell me what sin that is? It's gluttony. You understand? Anything that they advertise it with lasciviousness. That's another word for sex, lust. You understand? Another thing that goes viral, wrath. You know what I'm saying? You know, what they say, world star. It's a world star moment. Anytime somebody fight, it's to the point to where somebody gets unalive so much, we don't even get shocked by it no more. We're so desensitized because we have been programmed to the sin. That's how we were that's how we were when the Lord brought us out of the wilderness, brought us out into the wilderness. We were so desensitized in Egypt to the sin, we thought it was normal. We thought homosexuality and LGBTQ and all of that stuff, we just thought, hey, that's just your thing. That's your vibe. It's abnormal. It's wrong. Right? So in the book of Judges, something kept happening over and over again. Read what you got in Jeremiah.
Khan. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 12, verse 14. It's like it. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he houseborn? It's like it. Is he a houseborn slave?
Say it again.
Is Israel a servant? Is he a houseborn slave?
So why in the book of Jeremiah, why would it say, is Israel a servant? Is he a houseborn slave? Anybody? Go ahead, Barai. Give him the mic. Pass the mic back.
Because we kept going in and out of captivity, sir.
Say that again.
Because we kept going in and out of captivity.
Going back to what the brother said earlier, because we kept breaking the laws, statutes, and we were such habitual in our sin to the point to where it says, is Israel a servant? Is he a house-born slave? Right? So what you need to remember is this oppression. When you working 80 hours a week, getting 4 hours of sleep, you need to remember that the only time you see your babies because you work so much is graduations, birthdays, you understand, Christmases, which is all unlawful, you understand, but they work you so much, you don't even have the energy to raise your children. You have to remember this slavery. You have to remember this captivity. That is the whole purpose for the Feast of Tabernacles, to remember what we went through so we don't go through it again. You have to humble yourself. You understand? Just because you're royalty, that means nothing. Your blood is not sufficient enough to get you into the kingdom. You have to have the Spirit of Christ. And that spirit is a spirit of sacrifice. The scripture says, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. You have to be a slave to this truth. Because when we were not, that is what got us utterly destroyed. Who's holding Deuteronomy? Give me Deuteronomy, what I want, 15. Give me Deuteronomy 15 and 15. Then somebody give me Deuteronomy 16 and 12. Go ahead. Whoever got Deuteronomy 15 and 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt remember that thou was a bondman.
Say it again.
And thou shalt remember that thou was a bondman.
One more time.
And thou shalt remember that thou was a bondman.
Remember what it's like to be a servant. Because that's what brotherhood is. It is to be a servant. The greatest of us was the greatest servant. The reason why we are in the condition that we're in, because we forget to serve one another. The reason why the Lord brought us out into the wilderness and we wandered for 40 years is because that spirit of that captivity of wanting to be high on the hog, that slave diet, it had to die. And we had to teach everyone from knee high to tree high how to be servants again and how to serve the Lord. That is what's quintessential in order to survive in this world, serving one another in spirit and in truth. Keep reading.
In the land of Egypt, and the Lord thy God redeemed thee.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore I command thee this thing today.
All right. Who got Deuteronomy 16 and 12?
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16, verse 12.
Mm-hmm. You gonna read the 15.
And thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman in Egypt,
Mm-hmm.
and thou shalt observe and do these statutes. Thou shalt observe the Feast of Tabernacles.
The Feast of what?
The Feast of Tabernacles,
Mm-hmm.
7 days.
Mm-hmm.
After that, thou hast gathered in thy corn and thy wine,
Mm-hmm.
and thou shalt rejoice in thy feast, thou and thy son and thy daughter and thy manservant and thy maidservant and the Levite, the stranger and the fatherless and the widow that are within thy gates.
Right. So not only are you supposed to keep it, your son, your daughter, and even if you had a servant in your household, they had to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. You understand? They weren't allowed to come into the convocation. You understand? If they were a stranger, but they had to keep it because the sacrifice that we had to make, everybody has to remember it. You understand? This is just as important as Passover. This goes hand in hand with Passover because this is recognizing the things that we had to overcome in the wilderness. Like, if you don't understand that in this truth, that there are two deaths that you have, right? So what is the first death? Anybody? Go ahead, Ron. It's a spiritual death, right? What is the second death?
When Christ kills you?
When Christ kills you, right? So the thing that you have to understand is either way, you have to die. You understand? Either you choose to die on your own accord or you die when Christ comes. Either way, you have to die. So being in this truth, when Christ comes, it is like us being in the wilderness. Like Commander General YAHANNA says, to be in the truth is choosing to be on the losing team in this world. You're not the cool person. You're not the loved. You're the most hated. You're the underdog. Nobody wants you to be around because you're a reflection how dirty and unclean they are. So to put your life on the line means to walk in the wilderness. You're not going to be the popular one. You're not going to be the loved one. Your family's going to treat you like the black sheep. They may disown you. They may call you crazy. But that's what it's like in the wilderness. And we have to remember that. All right? Somebody give me
I have one more.
Go ahead.
Verse 15. You said 15, right?
Yeah.
Verse 15. 7 days shalt thou keep a 7 days shalt thou keep a solemn feast unto the Lord thy God in the place which the Lord shall choose. Because the Lord thy God shall bless thee in all thine increase and in all the works of thine hands. Therefore thou shalt surely rejoice.
All right. Give me, let's see. Hold on. Give me John 7:2. Yeah, somebody give me John 7:2.
It's the book of John, chapter 7, verse 2. Now the Jews' feast of tabernacles was at hand. Keep going.
Keep going.
His brethren therefore said unto him, Depart hence and go into Judea, that thy disciples also may see the works that thou doest. For there is no man that doeth anything in secret, and he himself seeketh to be known openly.
Right. So the reason why I had Malak, or the reason why I had him pull this scripture is because Christians say that we don't have to follow any of the feast days, that the feasts are done away with, right? But even in the time of Christ, Christ kept the Feast of Tabernacles, right? Everything that we do, we rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, right? Now let's go back to Leviticus. You should be in Leviticus. Leviticus 23. And you're going to start at verse 33.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 33 in the English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 15 days of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Lord. Verse 35, On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 36, 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 37, these are the feasts of the Lord.
All right, and with that, we're going to say Amazon, which means to stand. We're going to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakia. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakia.
Hey, grab the toy so he can salute. All right, Amajium, Sar, which means to turn and face the east.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemaya, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malachka, Daba'a, Ratazayaka, Haya, Aisha, Barataza, Kawab, Haya, Bashamaya, Natanawa, Lakum, Ka, Yawam, Wasalakinawa, Kabawatinawa, Kasalakinawa, Kabawatinawa, Wala'a, Dabainawa, Manasai one, above, Hawashina, Maya, Rai, Kaya, look up, Hamalakwa, Wata, Wala, Wata Para, Nablon, Aman.
In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Sar.
Sister Yeshabium, which means to sit.
We'll do a courtesy salute to the brothers in Israel. I.S.U.P.K. Budget. Rock. At the top, Sar, turning face sisters, individual, I.S.U.P.K. Budget. Rock. Got the top, dismissed.
Squad flags.